Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Titi with the crossfield ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
The defence can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Idrissa Gueye. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bernat. And here's Neymar. What an adventurous run from a defender. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, another set play. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a loose ball. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. That intervention was very necessary. Gueye. Kimpembe. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Chance! Neymar. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It'll be a throw-in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kimpembe. Bernat. And it's Draxler. Oh, great ball! Tries to dink it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Meunier. Back back to the keeper and try something new. Neymar. Draxler. Neymar. Idrissa Gueye. And the Herrera. Neymar. Bernat plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He'll fancy himself from here. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mondi. That'll be a throw. Dembele. Griezmann plays it out to the wing. Mbappe has a pop! And in again! Goal! France! Keylor Navas reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
France break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, he's found him in space. Matuidi plays it forward. A real chance to break. Mbappe. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And it's Draxler. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but
They certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Meunier. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Icardi opts to play it back. And it's played forward. Herrera cuts it out. Meunier. Gueye. And here's Neymar. Dembele. Now a chance to break. Over to the left. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Kimpembe. Bernat. Draxler. He's away! Meunier. Draxler. Neymar. Gets wrestled off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain seeking to maximise the moment. Now as good a time as any to pull level. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
that's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Icardi. Mbappe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's Mauro Icardi.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Neymar battles to win it back. It's a brilliant interception. Conte. Pogba goes looking. And the Herrera. And it's Dembele. And France can counter now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Draxler. Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Lloris has been caught there, it's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Moussa Sissoko. And it's Giroud. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Shot a goal! Goal! 2-up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Things starting to look very comfortable. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his...
Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And they have themselves another corner. Played out to the right. And he's there to cut it out. Pablo Sarabia. Now it's Di Maria. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now the breakaway. And it's Giroud. Gets away from his opponents. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Giroud. Tries to get it forward quickly. Icardi. It's come loose. He's got it, and he's got time. And the referee brings it to a close. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain simply forgot to...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will... Real chance! It's missed, but not by that far. And it's Matuidi. It's one!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Kimpembe plays it forward. And here's Mauro Icardi. Goes to finish! Di Maria, Sissoko gets it back. Griezmann spreads it towards the left. More than happy to take the muscular approach. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Kurzawa. Draxler. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. Kurzawa. And here's Di Maria. Idrissa Gueye. Icardi. There's no flag. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Moussa Sissoko. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Di Maria. And it's Draxler.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back, and
he'll try from distance. Di Maria. Mbappe. Draxler. Draxler. Thauvin. And it's Griezmann. Sidibe. Right through the middle. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Thauvin. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. Marquinhos plays it out to the wing. Draxler. Mbappe. And it's Conte. Timely intervention. Di Maria. Icardi. Done very well to intervene. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Umtiti. Sidibe. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. That's great strength on the ball. Shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
France take the lead, 1-0. And the finish! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you.
The first 45 minutes are up. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a shape. Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Moussa Sissoko. Thauvin. Raphael Varane. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Sissoko. Played back in. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And he's there to cut it out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye with the crossfield ball.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Di Maria. Icardi. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. And it's Conte. Quick glance. Mbappe! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France take the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And Icardi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two changes being made. Massive leap! Kurzawa, room for a shot. Kurzawa opts to play it back. He's gone for it! Mbappe, Displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pablo Sarabia. And it's Neymar. And it's played forward. Icardi with a shot!
Oh, that could cost them.
Mauro Icardi must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
And that's been levered clear. Neymar, he's left his man, going for goal! Pablo Sarabia, looking to get within range.
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mbappe, a scorer already in the game. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Well read, he sorted that out. He can get that clear. Mbappe! Out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Marquinhos. Neymar. Pablo Sarabia. Over to the left. Kurzawa. Has a hit! And the follow-up. Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining. Bernat.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And it's Giroud. Looking to break out here. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. Giroud steps up to take the first one. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save. Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
France trailing by 1. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Neymar, perhaps the man you would pick for this moment. Oh, what a save!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Icardi is the third man to step forward. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Sissoko with the last of the first 5 penalties. It's in, and the keeper could have done better.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain have to score, or they have had it. It's there, and the fight goes on. It's 3 apiece. And now we're into the realms of sudden death.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He cannot afford to miss. It's saved, and it's over! So, in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. And this is what footballing fate had stored up. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Muller. Alaba. Gets it back. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Messi. It's Dembele. Going through. Timely intervention. Messi hits it! And that has been cleared. Goretzka. Well, they could break here. And here's Coutinho.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Messi. Hernandez plays it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vidal can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vidal. And here's Messi. Cut out in the nick of time. Alaba drives it forward. And it's Muller. Kimmich. Bayern Munich yet to have a shot on target. Gets up to head it! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Bayern Munich take the lead. What goes for goal? That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Arthur. Jordi Alba. Has a goal! And in it goes! Barcelona are back in business! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Kimmich, good ball, it's found its target. Coutinho. Goretzka. Oh, some tackle that. He's going after it. Thiago. Muller. Alaba. Plenty waiting in the middle. Towering header! Jordi Alba is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. It has Griezmann! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. The action has already resumed here. He's away, and Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Well read, he sorted that out, and it's played forward. Coutinho, good run, where to from here? And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Arthur battles to win it back. Gets wrestled off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Jordi Alba is charging up on the overlap. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner.
Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, real chance! Muller opts to play it back.
PK simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Quick club, hits one! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and
Shoots! And yes, it's there!
well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Good take, and he's had a lot. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's had that put on a plate. And it's Rakitic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gnabry.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Messi. Griezmann! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And here's Gnabry. Coutinho. That is terrific skill. He's gone for it! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
4 in the game, he is the man. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Gnabry with the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Arthur tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Rakitic. Messi. And Messi! Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been clubbed away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And here's Perisic. Sergio Ramos gets rid without sophistication. Isco gets it back. Jerome Boateng, Kimmich, Thiago switches it towards the other side. Isco does well to read it and intercepts. Forward it goes. And here's Azar.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Muller. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Alaba tries to swing it in. And it's Isco. Azar. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Marcelo opts to play it back. And the shot! And he's done it! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Muller. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Isco. Toni Kroos. And it's Muller. And here's Perisic. Thiago. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And he's going to Rex. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alaba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Isco has made his mark on this game. Looking for space out wide. Marcelo hoists it forward. Kimmich. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Azar. And here's Azar.
Sula just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Alaba. And here's Thiago, looking to get within range. Marcelo set up one goal so far. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's Isco. Hazard. Shot a goal! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the counter is on. Thiago. Muller. Perisic. Lewandowski. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. Modric. And it's Hazard. Toni Kroos. And he's going long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kimmich. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marcelo. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Thiago plays it forward. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's gone for it! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Muller. And here's Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And here's Perisic. Perisic has a pop! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Thiago. And here's Perisic. Thiago hits one! Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. It's a loose ball. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Some good play play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Big chance! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Madrid got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking to break out here. Brings it forward. Hazard spreads it towards the left. Modric. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Hernandez. Across the field it goes. Mondi. Pogba. Keeps everyone guessing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Pogba. France, the majority of possession so far. It is still early. Rafael Varane. He's found his man. Varane very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Kroos making use of the space out wide.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Griezmann. And it's played forward. Now it's Pogba. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And he's cut it out. Varane goes looking. It's got through to him. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Pogba. Now it's Griezmann. Modric. And here's Hazard. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's Hazard. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Isco. He's got options out wide. Modric, he's onside. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Mbappe hits one! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Isco. Needed a better pass there. Giroud. Pogba. Griezmann. Minutes till the break. France got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. A chance to play it in, and he's going long. Massive leap! No, he couldn't.
I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Marcelo. Come back to the keeper. Isco, and the through ball is intercepted. Titi, Pogba, it's Mandy. It's got through and the shot! Isco, and the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. France gets up to head it! Modric. Conte. It's come loose. Mbappe goes for goal! A great save, real class.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Receives it in a good position. Isco hoists it forward. And it's Modric. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Well read, he sorted that out. Managed to get it away. Toni Kroos. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Mbappe. Quick glance at goal. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now the counter. Griezmann. And here's Giroud. Mbappe has a hit! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Cut out in the nick of time, and France can counter now. Hazard gets on the end of it. It's Hazard! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with...
Great leap! They've scored! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Madrid making another change here. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Modric. Modric. Thauvin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe, he's through the middle. He's pinged one through here.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Chance to shoot. Now it's Giroud. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kante clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him. Sergio Ramos. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now a chance to break. Sidibe. Giroud. And it's Thauvin. That's sprayed out wide. It's a great ball. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Casemiro. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Casemiro positions himself well and cuts it out. Ramos. Modric. And here's Hazard. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Madrid with the chance now to pull one back. Modric!
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save. Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Giroud. Now can he... Mbappe! And that will be the final act. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France just seemed to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Dembele, Pogba, and here's Fekir. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Modric. Hernandez plays it forward. Hoists it forward. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Fekir. Out towards the flank. And it's Conte. Pogba.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
It's a brilliant interception. Modric.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Mendy goes looking. Pogba. Mbappe shoots! And another time! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up. Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Marcelo. That's Marcelo. Modric. James Rodriguez. Modric. Toni Kroos. And here's Hazard. Modric. Hazard going for goal! They scored!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Modric. Modric drives it forward. James. And it's played forward. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Fekir. And here's Dembele. And here's Dembele. He's left his man. Sergio Ramos gets it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mondi. And it's Fekir. Back into the middle. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! Marcelo drives it forward. Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Modric. Zuma. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Time for a change in personnel. Varane goes looking. And here's Dembele. Modric. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Pogba. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Toni Kroos. Modric. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zuma. Conte. And it's played forward. Pogba. Pogba really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Hazard. And he's cut it out. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
It's one! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. It's going to be a double change then. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
This could fall anywhere. Nacho. Dembele. And it's been taken straight back. Has a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Fence has got rid of that. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Giroud.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Thauvin battles to win it back. Thauvin plays it forward. Mbappe. Got a sight of goal here. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Hazard. Here's the through ball. Modric. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Modric. Has a pop! Kroos, chipped through. Varane with the clearance. Casemiro. He's in, real chance!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on, but will they?
Oh, real chance! Oh, robust challenge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Thauvin. Oh, he's in! Shot a goal! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure.
Goes for goal! And the ball's come out! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, good take. Has a goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Conte. Massive leap! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. France made a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Benzema spreads it towards the left. Griezmann. Pogba, a real chance to break. It's come loose. Mbappe tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Rodriguez gets it back. Rafael Varane. And it's Modric. And it's corner.
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And here's James as a pop! They score! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Griezmann. Sidibe proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Whipped in. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
James Rodriguez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Modric drives it forward. Benzema showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hazard. And he's on his way, shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hazard. And the finish! And he comes up trumps again. And it's Hazard. And this is James Rodriguez. Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. Looking to break out here. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chance to shoot! Heads it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Modric. He's got it, and he's got time. Hazard gets flagged offside. Sidibe. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Pogba. Driving on, he could shoot here. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Sidibe gets it into the middle. And that's been levered clear. And here's Griezmann. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Sidibe. Pogba. Now he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And through to the goalkeeper. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. France in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Matuidi goes looking. He's on his way. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that has been clubbed away. Sergio Ramos gets it away. Matuidi. He's in, surely! Griezmann, and the ball's come out! Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Benzema, and now the breakaway. Now it's Hazard. We've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Over to the left, and it's Modric. That's sprayed out wide, looking for space out wide. Modric. Oh, that's neat. Matuidi. Forward it goes. Pogba. Pogba spreads it towards the left. So who's he picking out? Conte. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Now it's Kante. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Pogba. It's a shooting chance! No mistake! France are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure.
Mbappe really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe. Giroud. Mbappe. He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
to get it away. And it's Matuidi. Good take, and he's had a look. Mbappe tries a shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Hazard. Kante plays it forward. Pogba. Mondi. Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Now it's Pogba. Mbappe, and the shot!
Should have put that one away.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's Modric. Toni Kroos. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well read, he sorted that out. Plays it back. Chance!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Matuidi. He's pinged one. Mbappe hits one! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. He could be in here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Toni Kroos. Rafael Varane. And here's Modric. TT positions himself well and cuts it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that's that. France have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe. Casemiro gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Isco. Sidibe, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. He's made sure that that won't get through. Matuidi. France are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Isco. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Matuidi. And it's Fekir.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That intervention was very necessary.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Matuidi. Fekir. Fekir. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Giroud. Oh, real danger here. Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Marcelo. And it's Isco. Has a goal! Tries to get it clear. Varane gets it back. Hazard goes for goal! It's a goal! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
attempt. It's the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Marcelo. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Kante. Dembele. And it's Sidibe. Timely intervention. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Dembele. Look at the defender bombing forward. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Gets the chance to cross. Danger averted for now. The half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. The action has already resumed here.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Giroud, more than happy to take the muscular approach. He's in! Giroud hoists it forward. Mbappe! He's gone for it! It's in!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France go into the lead. And it's Hazard. A really good feat from him. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Fekir. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Tries a shot! In it goes! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Hazard shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Conte. And it's played forward. Thauvin. Well read, he sorted that out. He can get that clear. Toni Kroos. of accuracy. Kroos tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's there to... And the finish! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish.
Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Varane plays it forward. And it's Sidibe. Mbappe, he's onside. Modric.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Modric. Gets it, and now what?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's Dembele.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Giroud. Conte. Sidibe. And here's Dembele. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, it's Dembele going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Time for changes on both sides, actually. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Casemiro. And here's Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Musa Sissoko. Sissoko goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior. And this is Hazard. And the shot! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Hazard steps up to take the first one. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Mbappe with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Giroud is the second man to step up for his team.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
The third man in the queue.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Thauvin steps calmly forward. Three each. And so the captain steps up. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority. Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Kroos with the last of the first 5 penalties. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Kante steps up, this to seal it. And he delivers! France taken all the way. They found the way from the spot and they have won it. In the most thrilling fashion. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. He's had a goal! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's Tony Kroos. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Conte. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a chance! They've done it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
France grabbed the equaliser, and Benzema! Really smart interplay.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck there, and they may have been celebrating.
Varane plays it forward. James Rodriguez. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Modric. He's in! Shot at goal! It's there! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a break. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's James. Good ball. Has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kante spreads it towards the left. Mbappe, Giroud, Pogba, plays it out to the wing. That's lovely. Conte. Pogba. Sidibe. Thauvin. He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Sergio Ramos. Modric at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Thauvin tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's been taken straight back. Modric. France are trailing here with the first half almost done. Now it's Benzema. Benzema, he's got the ball, he's got the space. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Conte. Now it's Benzema. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Hazard. This could spell danger. Kante goes looking. France have it back and they can go again. He's there to receive it. Has a hit! They've scored! France are back on level terms. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. They played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we see...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe. Thauvin. He's left his man. Big chance! It's there!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And here's Hazard. Has a goal! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. It just hasn't stopped working.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
4 in the game. He is the man. Madrid go into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's Thauvin. Oh, good take in a good area. Casemiro very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And here's Pogba. It's got through. He's had a look.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, if they're... Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment. Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Gets up to head it! Really well taken goal.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Benzema. Well, looks a foul. The referee's given it. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Kroos. Kroos! And it's Azar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kroos! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Tony Kroos did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's played forward. Fekir. Dembele. Crowd calling for him to shoot. There are a few waiting for it. Tries lifting it over. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And he's there to hoof it away. Giroud. Gets the better of his man.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Benzema. And he's there to cut it out. Has a pop! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
How many more does he want? Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Rafael Varane. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. It's on a plate. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Valverde. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Benzema. Conte. Mendy has got himself a free kick. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Forward it goes. Final seconds, this has to be it. Promising cross. And there goes the final whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.